Today I'm going to show you how I paint a puddle. I'm going to walk you through the thought and decision-making process that led to this puddle painting. Let's get through the colors I've used for this painting. We have titanium white, yellow ochre, burnt umber, raw umber, Indian red, naphthol red, black, Prussian blue, and as a medium I'm using liquid original, which helps to speed up the drying time. That's my puddle over there. Hey everyone, I'm Stas. I create realistic oil paintings using traditional European techniques. On this channel, I share what I learned along my artistic journey while exploring classic fine art methods and blending them with modern techniques in order to simplify the artist's life. Enjoy! Imprimatura with burnt umber and yellow ochre. It's dried, so I used a bit of lavender oil to loosen it up so it's able to perceive oil painting again. Here, that's a very round shaped puddle. It's like a double puddle. I won't go into composition that much, so it's more about the puddle itself, right? I might do it a bit smaller. Then we have some leaves here, here in the puddle, here as well, here as well. There's a leaf in the middle, there's a second one, there's some spots here. I see a mirroring of some trees, so I see them here and I see them here a bit, so I will show them because that's the key, to have some stuff in it that you can show. So this mirror effect of a puddle. And here I have a lot of space, and then it goes here. And I take a bigger brush, start with dark. That's a good one, it's quite dark, so yes. So burnt umber, raw umber, that's my go-to. And then I need some gray, which is just white and even more light. And then this, sort of, it's reddish, but it's much more lighter. Yeah, it's a nice one. I'm blocking in as quick as I can. It's more red. Burnt umber here. Yes. That comes in well. So the puddle has its borders that are richer in contrast. So that's what I'm suggesting. I say that it's much lighter here, and then it goes there. So it has a bit of light here. That's the first stage. Now I'm cleaning the brushes. Don't forget to clean them actually. And fill in the middle. So the middle is a lot of gray area where the sky is. And my gray, that's my sky. It's a gray. Now I would go without the blue usually, but since I've got it a bit into my brush, I have now a tiny bit of Prussian blue, and then it's white and black, a lot of white and black to make it gray. Yeah. For the reflection of the trees. Black, a bit of blue, yellow ochre and white, to get this dirty green. Yeah, you see, looks like a good base. That's a good base, a good starting point. I apply some more light here in front of me. And it goes like sort of through the middle. Here it's also like it's lighter. The foliage of the trees, right? That's what I'm trying to show here. They're sort of peeking towards my direction. So I've turned the brush like this, so it is a smaller part of the canvas that I'm covering, that I'm touching. And I try to do it here. It must go all the way through, and then it hits here. Yes, let's figure this out. Yeah, that's good. It's a good one. So, oh yes. I will do the reflection a bit warmer. Some spots are darker and others are lighter. I'm trying to simulate this on the canvas. The huge brush. You see how I'm using this big brush, a very big one. Yes, here as well. So I went in with the big shapes, I covered the big shapes, and now I'm applying more and more details. That's the whole idea behind it. Big shapes quickly covered everything up, and now I have smaller shapes that I will add slowly one by one. That's some foliage that lays down. Here I have some foliage as well. And you know, I mean, I'm not copying each leaf I find. I'm sort of more adding the overall feeling I see from my observation. I have here a few. Yeah. Nice. They're more heavier in contrast, you know. I have here a few leaves. Here are a few leaves. Here's one. I mean, that gives the overall feeling. I add a few and then on top I add the other ones. A few more darker ones. Yeah, like these ones. I have them all over the place here at the border. Here they're sort of there. I need to add some reflection from the sky. So it's not only these darker leaves, but also there are quite a few that are grayish, more grayish, you know. Here we have like a pond. It was yesterday rainy, so the puddle dried out a bit already. I don't do it too. There's some mixture of everything a bit, so I see it. But the majority of yellow leaves are here and here, so let's add them. There's one here, one here. I think I need to go in much lighter. Yeah, like this. Yeah, it's autumn, so we have some foliage here and there. Now I see a bit of more reddish foliage. Some foliage is here. This. Then I have one here, one here. Sort of goes out, and I have here one. I have here a red one, more red one here. Yes, it's a good one. I like how it emerges. Composition-wise, I mean, it's an extraction, sort of the composition, right? We need to keep that in mind. It's still something you could use. Apply this knowledge, you know, in a bigger composition. Yeah, here I have some more.
While doing these quick sketches, I try to aim for a certain time frame. In this case, it's under 60 minutes. That way, I'm in a hurry and forced to do quick decisions. That helps to train my eye on quick value perception, more thought through color mixing, and really focusing on the subject. In this case, it's the visual effects of a puddle, or in other words, the illusion of a puddle on a canvas in oils. What are the most important parts of this visual construct that we perceive as a puddle?
You know what's interesting as well is, of course, the contrast of the earth tones that are more bluish. I need to apply around a bit more grayish underground, yeah, undertone that is more gray, because we have here more earth tones that are reflecting the. It's a bit darker, yeah, like this. Here I have more light a bit. Yes, nice. All right. Sounds something. Looks like something. I think it's lighter here. So I'd like to have it more into a light direction. Lighter earth here, because I have here some light earth. Of the path gets sort of darker towards this area. It's a patching area. It's patching together, you know, patching together. I think it's lighter here, but it needs to be darker here. Yeah. So this one looks from afar like a puddle. But of course, if you look close, heck, there is no puddle you see. It looks just weird, I tell you. Now, what I want is, I'll add a bit of grayish parts. So I want these grayish leaves to be amongst the high contrast ones as well. So we have a lot of reflection. I mean, why would you go in and do a lot of, single leaves? You don't really need this. You just observe the effects they create, the lighting effects they create, right? You observe the light, and the light tells you how to show what you see. It's all about observing the light. Anyways, I think that's a great start. That's a good sketch. It's a good starting point. If you step aside and look to it like from 1.5 meters, like from, what is it? I don't know how many feet it is, tell me. Then it suddenly looks like what we want it to be. That's amazing. I have a sharper green here, so I will create it now.
Subscribe to my newsletter for exclusive behind-the-scenes updates, new project announcements, and creative insights you won't find anywhere else. Follow the link in the description below.
The goal is to bring in some variety. And now, what if I go in and add here? Here I add one. You want something happen in the water itself as well. Yeah, I like this. You could also wait until it dries and then go over it again. See some reddish here. The earth is sort of a mixture of warm and cold areas. I think there are more here, cold, warm, and here. Yeah, sort of, there's a greenish effect. It's like, so that's why I thought about green, but I will use this to have it to warm. So I'm using now Prussian Blue, yellow ochre, raw umber and burnt umber in the mixture. Get this slightly green effect. Well, this is it for this session. I think let's move to another one. And this one, I just leave it very basic. I didn't add any major things into it because this one is sort of the main focus. Whilst I didn't intend to think about the compositional part, of course, on the subconscious, I still think about composition. Even if I say at the beginning, I don't think about it that much. On the subconscious, it is still working. The cogwheels are working. So in this case, I did apply not that much attention to this one because it's more of an inviting point to observe this one. So it is enough to have it like this. It's really, I can add a bit more detail, but it's not really necessary. Why should I do this? What I feel, well, it's now 40 minutes in since I'm working. What is happening is the lighting situation changed a bit. So here I see now more gray areas. When I stepped in, it was more. Let me try to add some details here. Yeah, it's good. Good stuff. Oh, there is one leaf that just arrived into this small one, so I might apply it because it looks nice. That's trees and they are dark in the middle and less dark on the outsides. Branches are having more light coming through them. What I see now, let me show you what I see. Oh, that's nice. That's the shadow part. And now on top here, slightly on top, I have the leaf. It's reflecting the shadow. It's nice. I like it. Now it even invites more. So sometimes changing your initial ideas, being ready to adapt them, helps to improve your composition. And here I see also like a dark and a light and dark area. That's great. What I have as well, I have some clouds. Before it was one grayish layer. And now it's more diverse. But I don't work anymore. That's done.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, you're gonna love this video over here, where I break down exactly how to stretch a canvas for your next oil painting. So check out that video right over here. Want feedback on applying these techniques? Join our supportive Discord, where we help each other artistically grow. Check out the link down below in the description.